Okay, it's on. Let me share it now. All right, we will start soon. I'm gonna leave the phone now here. Because we're getting ready to have tea. Oh, money, baby. Money. Looks beautiful. Get extra pillows. If you want something to support your back, I can give you. No, it's for my knees. Let's make sure you are fully supported. Okay, hold on, let's see. Glasses. I tried to, I recently moved a few months ago and I have a little corner and I call it the Evelyn icon. Just know we are live on YouTube. Whatever you talk, yeah, it's okay, but we're live. Oh, okay. Wait, is it already on? Yeah. Oh. It's okay. You can't stop. Let's see. You made your own little just salt lamps. Yeah. It inspired me and I want to feel so warm and healthy. Just clears you. They just hear, they can hear us. We can't hear them though. Hello everybody online. I have a little, I created like a little altar on the side. Hi, Patricia, if, whoever is online. Hi, Joyce. Do you guys hear well the sound? I will put you closer to me. Just message if the sound is good.
To see you. How are you? Thank you. Yeah. I made some food and my son's girlfriend is gonna take it to San Diego.
Oh.
So that's why I said I need to be home so she can pick it up by 9.
Are you ready for?
So that's why.
Okay, so now I will switch it to me. Oh, sound is good. Okay, I will reduce the other music anyways because we have. Yes.
Is that yours?
No, relax. Sit, relax. Take more pillows.
Do you need another one to go higher?
No, I'm good. Thank you. And I have another one. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe I put a little bit more hot water in the. Not read, but I know they're really good qualities. So tonight we have the lemon verbena, and it's again, I think the medicine is right by us, and we just don't use it. We can grab a few leaves from olive tree or a few leaves from fig tree, mint, and has all the electrolytes, and so we will be savoring this lemony flavor.
Thank you very much. What was the name?
Lemon verbena. I mean, I read the benefits, but I forgot now. Do you have enough? There is more here. Thank you.
Oh, it smells. Maggie wants some. Maggie, is this for her?
And I'm baking banitsa, which is with 5 cheeses. So tonight, I feel it's very important, the topic we will be talking about before sound bath, and it makes a difference in if we know about it, and it will make a difference in our life. Okay, I'll take it out, and then while it's cooling, we start.
This smells good.
Oh, it smells, yeah, it smells
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I need to buy this bush. Or not a plant.
That's so good. Oh.
I think she's gonna find me in her garden one day just making cuttings.
So, who inspired me for this sharing tonight is, her name is Flower Newhouse, and years ago she's a clairvoyant, and she sees angels and she sees auras since she's a child, and she founded a center in Quest Heaven, which is by San Marcos, with her husband, and it's a spiritual center, and some people live their whole life there. And I feel when I visit there, because it's a gated forest in a way, it's a spiritual place, and everybody is so conscious and pure that they actually are holding this place very pure, because random people don't go there. Get more pillows. And your teas here, we're savoring lemon verbena. And grab enough pillows so you're comfortable. And so
Can we fill her teacup?
every time I go there, I just feel recharged, like I feel glowing. And one of her teaching is on the 7 bodies, which she was able to see, but there are a few other clairvoyants that were able to see. Get even bigger maybe, so you're more comfortable. And so they see the 7 layers of the body that actually are very important for our well-being. And then when we realize how our states of being, first of all, how we treat the physical body, how we are conducting ourselves mentally, emotionally, how connected we feel with the higher version of us and the higher consciousness, defines how healthy we are. And if you look at a baby, it's this peachy. Are you scared? It's a baby. I put her in the other room. Oh, she ran away.
I don't think she'll
Just push.
Are you allergic? Or?
Yes, I'm allergic too, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just scared. Yeah,
So-
different stories.
So you see a baby, and almost you feel the glowing pink energy around them. It's like peachy, golden pink, and when they're laughing, it's sunshine. It's white, it's yellow. You can see the glowing colors, and you see when let's say someone is angry, it's like a dark cloud. When we ourselves are angry, when we're upset, we're just like closed energy and the not vibrant colors actually. And she wants to go in the other. But the way she teaches about the bodies is how can we also recharge them. And that's what I wanna share, what to be aware of with these energies in our bodies. So the first one, of course, is the physical. And the physical, in fact, healers, they look at the etheric, which is next to the physical, which is right around like a glove around the physical. And the etheric is the one that gives energy to the physical. And in the etheric shows up this gray or black color if we have cancer, for example, or areas where it's darkened energy and where it's enlivened. But the physical is also very important. And she puts before exercise and before food, mindfulness and conscious presence. It's like being mindful, making sure we meditate. Because when we meditate, we give space, we empty of the self, and we give space for the physical body to actually reconnect and recalibrate with the etheric, the astral, the mental, the casual, and the monadic. But only when we are in this state of presence, meditative presence, we give the body that space to align. Because before that, it's full of noise. We're unable to even... Actually, meditation even changes chemistry. Because the other night, my friend mentioned her blood pressure is very, very high. And I said, just please join me for 30 minutes meditation on Tuesday evening. And she joined, and after that she measured, and it was never that low. It was 65, the lower, and the other one 115. So it does change, and I know it. I had one period when I was upset about something, and the first time my blood pressure was high, and then I knew I need to actually... So before we go to medicine, we have to first make sure we are calm, we spend enough time meditating, and if that doesn't help, then of course we go medicine. But how important is meditation? Oh, Victor and Patricia. Cool. Okay, so And the most important also she mentions for the physical is we spend time outside, sunshine. If you can meet sunrise, and the earlier you go in the morning, it's the most prana, the most living force that will go through our physical body. Clean water, clean food, of course, exercise, and feeling that this is the temple of divinity. And how many of us, I even myself revisited my childhood. I just put myself as a child in front of me, and you can do it even right now in a few seconds. And I saw this little girl that was walking like I felt I'm not good enough, there's something wrong with me, like others are better than me, I'm shy, I don't feel beautiful enough,
Comparing
all these things. And I just told her, I felt such compassion for her, and you do the same. I hugged her and I told her, you're carrying divine presence, you're divine, you're carrying so much beauty with you. Just bring into the world, bring your essence, bring who you are. You're divine, your body is this divine temple. And I talked to her like that, and I saw myself in kindergarten and in high school and in university, and we must all do that and revisit that little girl, revisit her, put her in front of her, and just almost like you become the parent of yourself as a child, because we must, with this consciousness. In 5 months I will do the same, because hopefully I will be a little bit more okay. I'll try to capture so
Do you want to switch spots?
It's okay, maybe I go sit there. It's
I'll
okay.
trade with you. So.
No, don't worry.
I'll put like this. I can't capture her right now. I'll try.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry.
So revisit all the time that little girl or boy.
What's going to happen in 5 months, you said?
Like in 5 months, I will hopefully be in different consciousness. We're always evolving. So when I'm more conscious, when I'm more wise, then the energy I hold her will be even more present and more kind. But it's very important we, as much as in our child work, it's not so complicated than to imagine that little girl is in front of you, yourself, and just imagine the different ages and remember how you felt and what would you tell yourself right now with your way of thinking. Looking at her, so beautiful and so innocent, with the little heart closed, because at that time the parents thought that maybe, okay, I got her. Okay, you're gonna come play a little later.
Little rascal.
Thank you.
You're going to be here.
Thank you.
Okay, so physical. We went through the physical is the more easy one. And to be in the attitude of sincere support with our own body. Like have a relationship with our physical body. Like to have attitude, I got your back, I hold you. We don't have a relationship with the physical body. With our struggles, with whatever it is, have a relationship. How do I feel? How much more I want to bring more maybe flexibility, more nutrients, how much I ate something that actually I don't feel good the next morning. Like I myself, now that I didn't eat healthy the previous day, if the next day I have to clean my tongue, because usually the next day is clean, I don't have to clean it when I eat simple foods. That's my lackmus of of sincere support, positivity, sustaining energies,
And then she mentions for the physical, and that's the last one. When we have meditation, and you felt it, there is usually some feedback from the body. There is some tingling in your fingers, or you pulsating, or there is warmth at the place where your body is. We have this, something shows up for us. And so the next one is the etheric, that's around the physical body. And this is the one that keeps us alive and gives energy to the body. And I want to make sure it's a 1/4 inch to 1.5 inch around the body, the etheric. And it's
1.5 inch above here.
around the
like
physical.
here,
Yes.
here would be here.
Yes.
Whole body.
And sometimes if I really, you've been, you know how when you've been in nature you feel the glow and you feel the peachiness on your cheeks. When we were 4 or 5 hours in Irvine Park just
It was
dancing,
magical.
and this after
Yes.
that we were all glowing, and
Yes.
you see the glow. And then if you're really radiant, you've been in nature or on vacation in nature, it's about 8 inches. It can go to 8 inches, and the color is silver, white silver to pink. And I've seen one time myself with it was like pink mist. Provides energy, is the fuel for us to be alive. And also gives the quality of life of the physical body. If we're healthy, if we're fit, like when I feel, oh, I have enough energy to share, I have enough energy to put my hands on someone and heal, because if if you don't have enough energy, don't touch, because it's not good for the other person and for you, especially for the person that needs the healing. But it gives us the quality of life of as physical form, that etheric body. In an unhealthy state or environment that's unhealthy, it's actually gray or not, or black or something like this. And so the physical body has the glands and the vital organs, and the etheric body has the chakras. See, so the chakras are in the etheric body, and they are also like wheels spinning. And if you close your eyes, I don't know if you can feel your chakras, but they're all spinning clockwise, and then the top is counterclockwise. And you can check with pendulum, we used to check. So the chakras are the where the energy actually comes and then is channeled to the physical body. And they and so really the energy supplied to the chakras, and you all know that we have the 7 chakras from root to crown. There are several ways to supply the chakras with energy. And one is when we are empty of the self, our different bodies are in a healthy state, and we are actually channeling God consciousness. We are not in our self, in our selfless, empty, God-filled state. And they're charged naturally and aligned naturally, because when you feel inspired by spirit, you feel aligned. It's like, and you see old people glowing, and because they are constantly in spirit, inspired, their brains are in place, they're present, they're glowing, you can see the light in their eyes, because they are in spirit. And that is, when we're in spirit, our chakras are constantly receiving this cosmic consciousness energy. And the second way to supply these chakras with energy is the Kundalini fire, through the planetary energy, to the planets and the planet Earth. It just flows. That's why when you're in nature, you kind of feel your body more alive, because it's that Kundalini that comes from down up. The other way is the sun. Really, the being in the sun aligns the chakras and the body, because it gives us prana. Also, prana is more strong until 10 a.m. and after that drastically goes down. And how it goes? Through the lungs. We're breathing it. And that's why they're now discovering that the heart is a pump, is not a pump, it's actually activated by the electric impulses of the prana through the breath. They're electric and they activate the heart to, the heart doesn't pump on its own, but by the electric charge that comes, it pumps through the breath. Is the music very loud or it's fine, the background music? Some for me. Yes, for you, Patricia, a lot of tea. As much as you want, I can dry up. Physical and spiritual sun. Okay, yeah, that I said that. And also, of course, the exercise, strong emotion, affect. And so actually the physical, the astral affects the physical. And if we have there very strong emotions, angers, fears, worries, all the stuff, it affects the etheric. We get disbalanced. So this is also the alchemy of self-regulation. If I feel a lot of fear or a lot of anger, I don't give into it, but I find way to calm it down. And usually I think the best way is to go to higher consciousness and to see it from a bigger perspective, where nothing is real. A little bit to help go through the. And so when we feel drained and tired, it's loss of energy. We're leaking energy from somewhere. Maybe it's from the astral, the next body, which is strong emotions, fears, and that's draining our etheric body. And that's showing up as exhaustion in the physical. That's how they're connected. Okay, constructive thoughts. And the more we think good thoughts, constructive, positive, filled with light thoughts, the more it channels down energy to the chakras, to the etheric, to the physical. Okay. And so gardening as well, that helps. Put hands, going in nature always. And I just realized, because I was so exhausted after that month of random fevers, I had no energy every day to do anything. And I would go on a tree, big tree, and you put the left hand, which is the feminine, but is the receiving, towards the tree, like this, and you put the receiving, the masculine, on your solar plexus, and find a beautiful tree that you love, and stay, but you have to stay 10 to 20 minutes. And because we don't stay long enough. And when I stayed 10 minutes, I started yawning, like I'm releasing some energy, and started charging me. And the first time I did it 20-30 minutes, it was early in the morning, I was singing and my voice was going high pitch naturally, and I was like, I feel cosmic joy. Probably that's the joy the tree feels, because you know, with all these needles, pine needles in the sky, and it was channeled to my body. But again, I stayed 30 minutes.
The back, the palm of the hand is
towards the tree,
toward
because
the tree,
it's receiving
and then,
from the tree, and this one is towards the solar
okay.
plexus, like this. So and I've been, except today, I've been going every day to charge on trees like this, and I put at least 10 minutes, and sometimes more, and then but I never stayed that long to see the difference, and then I'm yawning and releasing. So trees is magic. It's so helpful to us, the trees. Okay. Also the physical body. She says the etheric body receives its flow energies from the chakras, entering the physical body by way of the nervous system. So from the etheric goes through the nervous system to the physical body. Nature 3. Also, if we're by river, by water, if we go to sacred places, they're charged with this energy that also gives us. That's why we feel good. That also can help the etheric body. And the Native Americans know when they consecrate a place, let's say, for example, we feel good often when we're here together because we have the intention tonight of achieving peace, of coming into balance, and we come with love, we come with open hearts, we come with good feeling, and it's a consecrated space. And that's why Native Americans also they would go anywhere in nature and they would just chant their songs and drum their drum, and they will make it sacred, and that place becomes a center. It's beautiful, which means wherever you are, just gather a few objects for you that mean something and create your little altar, and you're already creating a center of energy flow for yourself. And it's a little helps, but best to direct in meditation, to open to source. Oh, and I'm here. So migraine, she says, is in the etheric body. It's a congestion in the etheric body. It's conflict messages build up in the nervous system. So whoever has migraine. So the ways, again, to imagine this cosmic prana, this cosmic light energy entering from the top of the head, and the one that's healing, to keep seeing the person that has the migraine, which is the congestion, being entered with this cosmic light. So this is so beautiful because the healer is not doing anything, they're just imagining that energy coming from the source, from God. Fountain of light placed above the person and entering their etheric body. To keep imagining that. Surrounded with trees. And let's go to the astral. This is the most complicated one, and we will stay with that, and next time we'll do the mental and the other two, because it's too much. But I think we will be overwhelmed with information. But for now it's clear, right? It's it's simple and clear. And so the astral is the emotional, which is positive and negative, because we have the positive and negative emotions. And so, and when we look at a person and the astral, this body, this emotional body, no matter what I speak, you know how when someone speaks something, but you sense that they're in a very different state. Like someone is speaking of something inspired and beautiful, but they seem pulled down by, or it's easy to read that field too, because it reveals directly our state. If we have a motive too, if someone has a motive, we sense it. If we're more sensitive, we just have the sense. Oh, they're talking about this, but their motive is to get that. And we can read it. And that's in the emotional body. It reveals also how we feel about ourselves. It's very clear. Our circumstances, our relationship with others in general. And so it contains, this emotional body can contain the full range. It can contain that love and goodness and blessing, and it contains the jealousy and the anger and all the two broad ways of emotions. And the challenge with this body is our shadow, our lower nature, because the shadow, the subconscious, the triggers, it kicks in and starts hijacking us, and we're not even aware very often. And that's why she says it's very important, if people are reflecting to you something, to okay, something is being said to me, thank you for sharing, I need to look at that. Yes, I've been having a hard time seeing it. And I even felt it. I was talking to my son and he said something, and I said for the first time, because before that I wouldn't, but I said, thank you for pointing that to me. I need to look at that, and I've been having a hard time. And it was so magical for me and for him, because and it's with we so often, especially with people close to us, we don't stop and say, well, thank you for sharing, let me look at that, because I think I'm having a hard time seeing it, and just take time to examine. Okay, yes, so that shadow, we sometimes need the help of people that love us and are sensitive. That's why we have the community of the friends you love, the people you want to be close to, because they're a form of mirrors for you. And we need that mirror, because we have the blind spots, and it's a shadow. That's why it's a shadow self, because we don't see it. Yeah, it uses emotional weapons, the shadow self. And it's so interesting, because she says sometimes someone can have physical disfiguration and be absolutely physically ugly, but then they have the most beautiful astral and aura, because they bear their burden with nobility.
Because what?
They bear the disease, the burden of their disfiguration with nobility. They're not resisting the disease. They're not resisting their disfiguration. They're noble about it. And that's the wisdom of understanding also that we have karmic dues to pay from other lifetimes, usually from other lifetimes. And when we don't feel good, it's like it's a relationship with the disease. Thank you for being here and showing me, instead of, I don't want you here, but what is it that I need to see? Like, it's a form of recalibration, or sometimes it cannot be recalibrated if it's permanent. But that's beautiful. And then they're beautiful people physically, and then you can see the hour is not beautiful. So yeah, she says the aura is a disaster, even though if they're beautiful. So the human aura is the sum of all the 7 bodies. And yeah, we know that. But the astral is the dominant. That's the biggest. And in masters, in the highest, in the living masters on earth that came, it can be to a mile. Yeah. But for us, it can be up to 6 to 10, 12 inches. In awakened people, it's 10, 12 inches after the etheric, the glow. That's why we feel good next to some people. And she also mentioned that whenever you're not feeling good, if we are close to someone that is very aligned, immediately your body picks up the message of alignment. So it's good to be around healthy, glowing people, and to be one, the most important.
Yeah. That's cool.
See how beautiful it is to be aware of this and what helps us. Also, we know it, but now when you put it into a little bit perspective, oh, I don't feel good, I need, and then you kind of get a sense what it is.
I feel the energy of people, sometimes I really can't stand some
Cannot
people.
stand close,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can't stand some energies.
So she says, realize that the emotions are living dynamic body that needs care and attention, just like the physical body. So our emotions are living thing around us. And we have the power to be alchemists and to transmute. Daily cleansing, daily cleansing. Radiate health and beauty. Yes. And the astral body thrives in drama. It likes the drama, the exaggeration, wants attention, it wants to make an impact, it wants to be controlling, in like in conversations to dominate. That mostly shows with the people you talk the most at home. There's argument and then both want to dominate. Is I'm right. And nobody's right, it's a point of view. And that's the arena where we can make a change by transforming, transmuting these emotions. Like we get a sense and we know what it feels like to be like empty, filled with let me feel myself with the goodness of nature. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I have days there's nothing that I do to I feel there's something in my field and I feel numb and I feel not good and nothing helps, and I just know that it needs a little bit longer time and I'm just watching it and I don't do anything. There's some days we cannot and we have to wait, but still we're conscious. So here comes the observer. Someone asked me, what is for you awakening? And to me, it's the moment you have an observer, the moment I'm observing myself, having emotions, experiencing things, already is. So observing yourself, oh, I'm not feeling good today, I woke up and I don't know what to do about it and nothing helps. And I'm just gonna wait till it goes away and not act upon it, even if it's some weird emotions. Yeah, so this is our arena, our astral body, our emotional body, to transmute it to peace and balance. Instead of pessimism and worry, and the fear brings us to pessimism. And I was just listening to he's a Bulgarian teacher, very interesting, but he said pessimism is the scariest thing of today's world. We become pessimists. It's scary because people don't allow that feeling inside of you. Don't allow to be pessimistic about things. Whenever you catch yourself, oh, nothing is gonna go well, and all this, oh, I don't see how, just stop right there and turn around. I know, I trust that it's gonna be well. And I'm a vital instrument in that goodness, because each one of us is an instrument. So the more of us are not in this pessimistic fear worry state, we don't even have to do anything. Just be that state. Envision constructive outcomes. Yes, we talk about that. Peace, be still. Reminding ourselves to be still, to be empty and God-filled. And the astral body loves to be loved, genuinely. So we must love our shadows. We must love each other's shadows and each other's emotions, the full range of emotions. So we love our full range of emotions. It shows up. Okay, thank you. I see you. I'm a human. I have the full range. But now this is where I can choose this or that. and then love the other. Someone is in anger or in something towards you. Oh, I love how angry you are. Right? So they love to be genuinely loved and appreciated. It can please or darken our day with anger, depression, anxiety, or other personal emotional or poisonous emotions. And life will always will test us with something new to check. Oppa! Let's become even more conscious. So, we have to have no resistance to these situations and be willing to work with it. And do not procrastinate. I'll do it later. I'm addressing it right now. No matter where I am, I'm talking to someone, I'm addressing it and I'm transmuting it right. And sometimes we have to meditate. I sometimes see it, but I'm not sure what it is. Like I feel something, I catch, I had an interesting feeling in this situation, but I can't put my finger what it is. And later I go and I sit and I just stay empty and I'm watching it. I don't know what I'm watching, but I'm watching it and I know it's watching me. Because one time, many years ago, I'm talking to a friend and I was discussing how I had a sister that's older when I was a child and I felt less than her, whatever, and the comparison and the thing. And I catch something weird inside me that the way I perceived because of the situation myself dictated the choices in my life and actually the presence in my life, who I am, my whole being. And immediately I saw it and immediately I got a migraine. Like I got such terrible headache because I can't think about it. And I just said, it's okay. I'm gonna wait for the the headache to go away. And the next day I go to my friend's house and I sit outside in the yard because she had some workers to fix the stove or something, and I'm just meditating, watching that thing, whatever it was, is watching me, and I hear them fighting, and I understood that this is the energy, like weird fighting energy, and I kept watching it, and actually I didn't even get a clear human explanation, but the moment I heard children in the background and birds, I knew something got resolved because I was watching this. Like I became aware of something. And we don't have to have human explanation as long as you're seeing it. You're seeing, oh, this thing is an energy that actually changed the energy of my truth. And now I'm more true because that energy is seen and is no longer part of me. And I loved, one of my favorite teachers, Luhan Matos, he's a shaman, and he said today something very beautiful. And he said, whenever I experience something beautiful, let's say a God in a new way, I experience God in a new way, I cannot explain it. And I don't need to. But I want to somehow transmit to others that so they can experience it, so I can experience it again through them. And I felt that. I felt really, whenever I guide meditation, I'm taking where I went, because in a way I want to experience through others. Because if more people are in this state, if we were in the state of something more beautiful, more close to spirit, it's a beautiful thing to be together. So that's how we share with each other. It's magic. I talk about that. So even if we are having an identity, I think that's who I am, doesn't matter who I think I am, my astral body tells the truth of who I really am.
There's no hiding.
No hiding. We cannot hide.
That's cool.
It's no matter how much someone pretends, you know, this is truthful. And when it's aligned, our astral body actually lifts us to higher realms of joy, of glory, of wonder. And we learn to transmute and invite the light. And I think this is the last one. Hi. Harmed. The astral body actually it's harmed with overstimulation. And you know when you go to a disco place and boom, 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 and after a while, at the beginning, when we have a lot of trauma, we like it because when we're young, it a little bit stops the internal dialogue that's eating you and whatever is going on with the shadows. And when we go boom, 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 it calms us down. It's because we can't think in that boom, boom disco. But right now, when you chose a more spiritual path, it harms us. And the same way, I cannot handle the fake lights.
Strobe lights.
Yeah, even the strobe lights that are overstimulating. Yeah, and I think that's why I can't handle the energetic, whatever is the screens.
But is it also what we hear, not just what we see?
Same. Yeah, I was
What do you mean
about
by
to say.
screens? You mean on the lap?
Like when you're
iPad?
too much
Yeah.
by hypnotic light, also the movies help. So we have to more and more value the stillness and the calmness. But the thing is, somehow we always look for the high and the excitement, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yes. That shows healing. And so the astral body is restless and seeks the excitement, yes. And it's vulnerable, the moods. And it requires maturity, like with everything. It is maturity. Valuing serenity, beauty, uplifting of spirit within, nature, of course, tenderness. And this is very important. She's sharing, reminding us that we have to consciously choose for the health of our astral body to show affection to each other, to show up instead of to go into retrieving, like, oh, I don't want to see anybody. I myself sometimes feel that for a long and then oh, let me even smile at someone on the street, or you go to the store, just embrace them with that, showing up with this good energy, good love.
Is the astral like our ego?
No.
No, it's not. I'm trying to
It's our emotional. It's the emotional. The ego, I think, is part of it because it's the identity. But yeah, the ego is part of it. But we have the mental, the next body, which we will go next time. And I think more is between the astral and the mental, the ego. It's both. Maybe controlled by the mental. Yes. So yeah, showing tenderness, showing vulnerability, showing up towards pets, people we don't know. To be aware of our default face. That's really something I watched before. To not be hollow in our default face. And even if you're by yourself walking, and being that, because the nature is watching us the same way we're watching it. Or the universe is watching me. I smile when I walk, even by myself. And that wonder, like a child. Again, we're going to the child state. No hollow faces. Activate your emotions, engage them, activate them. So we choose. So then they become stronger than the other. break the habit of to be reserved. And whenever you feel low energy, just do something good. Go do something. And the other thing is, when we're late for somewhere and we go the hurry, that also brings us off balance, disturbed. That's how I like before event to not be hurrying the last minute to put things. and that's for today, the three bodies.
Very good.
The
Thank
physical, the etheric, and the astral. And they're connected. And we have the following the mental, the casual where the soul is, and then the monadic where the flame of God is.
Cool. Thank
So we'll
you.
go next time to
It's
those.
beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
And it's enough. I think even if it's any more, will overwhelm us. Beautiful online beings. So let's have a little bit of tea. A moment. Do you have enough tea? Do you want more tea?
Does anybody want more?
I guess a little bit more. But it's okay. Just
Oh,
Okay. Sorry.
thank you.
okay.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Monica, we miss you too.
I think that's it. Should I go get more hot water?
Oh,
Is there hot water over there?
I think it's a little bit hot. Oh, what happened? What did I do? I somehow stopped the
Is this hot?
a little bit. Why I don't see? Did I stop the live? No, I'm live. Oh, I touched this. No, I wanted to show the beautiful.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Just pouring you a little.
Yeah, it's a lot of information.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let it steep for a second.
But actually, it's not. It's simple. It's simple. Everything is connected.
We start waking up 5 a.m. looking at
The sunrise.
sunrise.
I wake up now every day.
My body is still adjusting. That's why I'm like feeling a little sleepy, but it's so nice. And then morning.
But the sunrise is at 7.
Oh no, but I'm doing meditation before sunrise. So
Okay.
I'm waking up like 5.
I wake up 6:39. I have my hot water and I go to the citrus garden and I watch it.
To Irvine.
There's a higher spot and it comes over the mountain.
Where is it? I'm like, do you know some
Lemon garden.
lemon garden?
But Portola and Jamboree.
Do you know someone in Laguna, the high point? No?
No, I
I
don't.
was like looking and
But the whole summer we didn't have sunrises. It was. And this morning was cloudy, but it came, the sunrise, and then the clouds.
yeah.
It went.
I'm going to some hill, but it's like still
The
kind
prana
of
is the strongest in spring because the sun is electric, hits the earth and makes everything grow like crazy. Everything grows like crazy. The birds are screaming like crazy also to activate. And but still right now until 10. So even 5 minutes you can go before 10 outside. The strongest around sunrise. Within 1 hour after sunrise. The most healing. And there was years ago a German doctor, he would heal everything that is not healable by having people in a high mountain with a regime of, let's say, every 2 hours, 5 minutes or 10 minutes exposing their body to the sun. That's how powerful the healing and how high altitudes.
And I think also
discovered some like chlorophyll in the morning, like those
Yeah.
like
This is it.
45 minutes before sunrise. It's
Yeah.
just nature.
Yeah.
It's like releasing that and people.
Yeah, and the circadian rhythm that we have circadian rhythm that also is very important for the mitochondria. The way the whole it's we are very sophisticated actually systems.
Are you
I
still
think-
using the red light
I use it in the winter
in the winter?
just for my thyroid. Yeah. So, thank you. And we can do our sound bath. I don't know if anybody wants to stay so I can leave it on, or we'll just do some sound bath now. A little bit. I don't know. I
I
think
think they're tight too, right? That'll make this
3 people left anyway, so after that. They had a lot of information. Huh?
That's too much smell here.
Do like this. Do you want? I buy it some. Do you want to eat now? Would you like a little sound bath? Or we can sing mantra?
I don't mind a little sound bath because I want to test if it's flowing.
Okay. Yeah. We can do a little. And do you want to eat first the dish or after?
It's up to you.
Maybe after, because if we eat and be like that and stuff.
Okay. So.
Yeah, mini sunlight.
Mini sound bath and then we eat. And then I have this Native American song that's really fun about healing.
Okay, sounds good. I like this dress on you.
I found it at Whole Foods, and my
Whole Foods?
and my neighbor was laughing. Only you will find the dress at Whole Foods.
I didn't even know they had dresses at
They had them on sale end of summer, and it's so nice. It's so comfortable
It looks like someone was making this exactly
for you, for me. I think it's the because of the fabric is. I think it will be like that on everybody.
Looks so good on you.
Okay, I think I'll. Can I? Thank you. I'm going to have dinner. Have dinner. I love you. Ciao, ciao, everybody. Okay, I'm stopping it now. If someone wants FaceTime for the sound bath, call me. I want to stop streaming and